Welcome back guys to another tier list maker video, and today I am going to be ranking the women of WWE. So we have some different categories here. The worst one, the one at the bottom is unfamiliar, which basically means I don't know enough about that certain superstar to put them in a category really. And then we have D, C, B, A, and the S tier, which is at the top. So with this one, it's going to work in a similar way to the way you get your grades at school. You know, if you get an A, you're doing very freaking well. If you get a B, you're doing pretty well. If you get a C, you've just about passed, still decent. If you get a D, you're not really on the right track. If you get an S, I don't know what that means. Like, S isn't a thing for me with grades in school, at least. I don't know what S actually stands for. Probably like spectacular or superb, I don't know. But the point is, S is like, you know, you're at the top of your game, you're doing everything right, you're a fantastic wrestler. So let's get started. We do have quite a lot of women to go through here, so we'll just get cracking. I think it's in alphabetical order by the looks of things, which is pretty nice indeed. So up first we have Alexa Bliss. What grade does Alexa Bliss get? And by the way, this again is just like the first one. I'm going to be ranking them on just their overall, their promo skills, their actual wrestling skills, just the whole package that you need to be a wrestler. Just where are you at? You know, what grade are you sitting at? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So Alexa Bliss, I would honestly say she is definitely up there, but the question is, where exactly does she belong? Definitely up here, right? Not down there. No. Don't be ridiculous. I would give Alexa Bliss a solid A. Yeah, she's definitely up there. Not quite like one of the best, you know? Or is she? I don't know. Like, she has done a lot, to be fair. She has done a lot, so I don't know. Well, we have a lot of women to go through, so I don't want to sit on each one and really try and debate with myself where she should go. I'll leave her an A. Yeah, I'll give her an A. Alicia Fox. The thing with Alicia Fox is that she has been in the company for like, what, 10 years plus? But she hasn't really reached her potential, I guess, for some reason. Every match I've seen of her, to be honest with you, isn't great, so she's definitely not going to be up in this region. I would give Alicia Fox a solid a C, you know? Like, she's just about past her test, essentially. She's just about an all-around solid wrestler, I guess. I'm sure if she got more TV time, she could do well, but when she does get shown on TV, when she does have matches, she doesn't blow me away, you know? She doesn't blow my socks off, she's just alright, I guess. So I'll give her a C. Who even is that? Oh no. Houston. I think we got a problem. She's definitely in NXT. I think I've seen the face before. Oh no. I guess she's going in this category, yeah. I'm sorry to whoever you are, but I'm trying to think. No, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm tempted to say Alia, but I don't think so. Either way, whoever that is, I haven't seen wrestle anyway, so she's definitely going in the unfamiliar category. Asuka's up next, and to be honest with you, I think Asuka does deserve to go in that top category, 100%. Like, what she's accomplished, how she wrestles, she's just a beast, you know? She's a really good wrestler. Becky Lynch even said she is the best in the world when she handed over her Raw Women's title, so Asuka is definitely deserving of being up in that top category in the S tier. Just think about her accomplishments, right? Won the SmackDown Women's Championship, the Women's Tag Team Championships, the Raw Women's Championship now. Even though she didn't technically win that, she was gifted that, but still, that makes her a Grand Slam champion. The Money in the Bank contract, the Royal Rumble. I mean, what's left for her to do, you know? And her wrestling is phenomenal. She is definitely one of the best they have right now, so she definitely deserves to be up in that S tier. Up next we have Bayley. Interesting. She definitely is a pretty good wrestler. Has had some nice matches. Very good on the mic, I would say. Her promos as a heel and a babyface are pretty good. And I guess she does deserve some credit for holding that SmackDown Women's Championship now for a very long time. So she's definitely up there, but I would say she isn't quite top tier, you know. I would put her right with Alexa Bliss. Yeah. Up next we have Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch right there is holding both championships. Definitely looks like she should be at the top right there. But should she? I think she should. Yeah, no. 100%. She's going up there with Asuka. But up next we have Bianca Belair. Now, Bianca Belair, her wrestling kind of blows me away, to be fair, you know. I mean, what comes to mind first is her strength. I recently saw a clip of her lifting up two women on her shoulders and then doing her finisher. So she has actually like really incredible strength for her size. She's not like jacked up and really ripped. She's definitely in great condition, definitely very athletic, but her strength does surprise me, and her wrestling is very, very good. I love the hair whip as well. That's obviously something that no one else can do. The good old what? And it leaves some dangerous marks as well on the skin of her competitors. So Bianca Belair definitely impresses me, and her promos are nice as well. She is a very like sassy sort of wrestler. She has that sassy mood about her, and I would say she's overall pretty freaking great. So I'll put Bianca Belair in the A tier. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she's kind of close to going up here, but she needs to do more to really get up there, you know. She needs to win championships and really make a name for herself, because she's still kind of, I guess, under the radar. She's very, very, very good, and anyone who watches her knows that, but she's not like on the same level as Issa, I don't think. Candice LeRae, I've seen a few Candice LeRae matches. She is pretty good. When it comes to promos, I can't really think of her doing a promo. I don't think I've ever seen her cut a promo. So I'll give her a B. Yeah, I'll give her a B, because she's not quite on the level of these three, I feel like. Although some people might argue with that. But for me personally, I'll keep her in the B category. Yeah. She's doing alright, you know. She's on her way to being very successful. Carmella is up next, and Carmella has done well, very, very well in her career so far. She's won Money in the Bank, she has been a SmackDown Women's Champion, and her wrestling is good. No complaints there. I feel like with Carmella, she is more charismatic and more enthusiastic on the mic than in the ring. She doesn't blow me away with her matches, but when she's on the mic, she has me listening, you know. She's a good talker. So I would give her an A. Yeah, I'll give her an A. Charlotte Flair, okay, Charlotte Flair. I think everyone would agree that she is going right up to the top with the likes of Becky Lynch and Asuka, because Charlotte Flair, I mean, for starters, she's what, a 10-time Women's Champion? She's won the Royal Rumble, she has main evented WrestleMania, didn't win but still got into the main event. And when it comes down to her actual wrestling, she is insane. She's very, very athletic, very fun to watch, and her matches do kind of blow me away sometimes. And the moves she can do as well, like the way she does all these flips off the top rope, like she is incredible, so she's definitely going up there in the S tier. Up next we have Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai, up until her heel turn, wasn't really on the radar too much. She was obviously a decent wrestler in NXT, but since turning heel, I feel like she has been given more opportunities and she has been pushed just that little bit further. And to be honest with you, her finisher is one of my favourite finishers out there. The chiropractor is such a nice move, and her matches are good. She knows what she's doing, and I would give her a solid, I'll give her a B. Yeah, she's not quite as good as these peeps up here, but she's decent, you know, she's solid, and she'll definitely make waves in her future. Dana Brooke up next. This is a weird one. Dana Brooke is like, I don't know what it is about Dana Brooke, but she hasn't really been pushed, so to speak. She hasn't really won championships, but for some reason I always feel like she's about to get her moment. She's about to get pushed. and it never quite happens. So I don't know, we'll probably see her as a champion at some point soon, but as of right now, I would give her a B. Her wrestling is pretty good, you know, nothing wrong there, but it's not like that good, you know. And her promos are kind of cringe, to be honest with you. Anytime I've seen her on the mic, I do kind of cringe, I've got to be honest. She definitely can improve on her mic skills. But as a wrestler, she's pretty decent, and I would put her in the B category. Up next we have this fine looking lady that goes by the name of... I know this. Is that Tegan Knox? No, because it's alphabetical, so it's... I've got to think about this logically. Wait, that means that girl might be Alia? Oh, it doesn't matter. I might have been right there, but it doesn't matter. That is... I don't know. And either way, if I thought of the name or not, I haven't really seen her wrestle, so unfortunately for her, I am unfamiliar with her, so apologies. I'm sure she's pretty decent, but I'm sorry, I just don't know who she is. Ember Moon, on the other hand, is a wrestler that I am very familiar with, and a wrestler that I'm not even joking, she was my favourite female wrestler when I first started watching this. Like, her what's it called? The Eclipse, her finisher, that absolutely blew my mind when I saw that for the first time. That was absolutely insane to me. So from that point forward, I would always watch her matches, and she was just fantastic. She unfortunately got injured quite recently. Actually, she's been out for a while now, hasn't she? A good few months, and she's still recovering, so that's obviously very unfortunate, but I'm sure she'll be back and in good condition in no time. She's on a Xbox game? Anyway, where does she go? I would put her... If she never got injured, she might be going up here, you know, but that just doesn't make sense, unfortunately. I would give her an A. Yeah, I'll give her an A. The Iconics up next, and they apparently come as a package, as a family meal deal, like you get at Tesco's, 2-for-1 special. So with these two, right, they just came back recently, which is nice. They are a very strong tag team, probably the strongest tag team the women's division has to offer, because they're like this, you know what I'm saying? They've been together since day one, from back in the day. And I'm not gonna lie, them two on the mic is a bit annoying, you know. Just the way they are, the characters they play, it's quite annoying, I'm not gonna lie. And as for their wrestling, they're decent. They're not insane by any means, but they're just decent in my opinion, you know. So for the Iconics, I will give them a solid B. Yeah. Kairi Sane is up next, and Kairi Sane is a very good wrestler. I love that elbow drop she does, the way she jumps and her legs go, like the way she just falls into the elbow drop is so, what's the word? So elegant, so magnificent. But as an overall wrestler, I would give Kairi Sane a B. Beautiful finisher, but aside from that, she's just decent. Up next we have... Right, come on, I know this. Is that Kaylee Ray? No, she has red hair, but was that her before? I know in alphabetical order we are on K because of Kairi Sane, so is that Kaylee Ray? Either way, I'm not really familiar with Kaylee Ray, so I don't know who that is. It might be her, but maybe not. Either way, I haven't got a clue. And same goes for this girl as well. I'm sorry, but I don't know. That might be one of Shayna Baszler's goons from NXT. But again, I'm just unfamiliar. I don't know. Same goes for her. I don't know. I'm sorry. This right here though, yes, her. She is Casey... How do you pronounce this now? Catarunzo? 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 I don't know. Either way, this woman is something else. She is the Ricochet of their division, 100%. Like, what she can do is ninja-like, which is obviously very rare as a wrestler. So in terms of her matches that I've seen, she has well and truly blown me away, which does kind of put her up on the charts, you know. But as for like accomplishments, she hasn't really achieved anything so far, so you can't really just be sticking her up there, you know what I mean? But as a wrestler, she definitely deserves to be somewhere around here. I said I would just rate them on their wrestling mainly, and just, you know, how good they are. It doesn't really matter what they've achieved. Well, that kind of does have a part to play, but still, like, as an overall wrestler, to be honest with you, I would stick her in the A tier. Yeah, I'll give her an A. Oh my god, I've done it again. Oh, you're joking me. Oh no, yeah, I've done it again. I've done it again. I'm so sorry, but I have mixed up Io Shirai and Kairi Sane. You know what it is, right? Io Shirai in that attire, just like, she's unrecognizable to me like that, because I haven't seen her in that attire. She's got the black eyeliner, she's got the full black attire going on now, so that is an old photo. This right here is definitely Kairi Sane. This right here is definitely Io Shirai. I can't believe I've done that. So Io Shirai, you know what, her wrestling is top notch. I would actually put her, I would give her an A, because she's absolutely phenomenal. You know, moonsaulting off cages, doing all these high risk moves. She's definitely a fantastic wrestler. And Kairi Sane, I'll stick her in the B category. Moving on swiftly, we have, I've got no idea. Sorry, unfamiliar. Lacey Evans. Okay, Lacey Evans is someone who has kind of crept up over the past like year or so. She started off with that feud with Becky Lynch, which was nice, and just got better and better and better. She is fun to watch. She has a nice finisher with that woman's right, the moonsault. Very athletic human being, if I do say so myself. And she is, you know, she's fun to watch, which is obviously a factor that puts her higher than a skyscraper and deeper than a submarine. And if I think about it like this, if I was to name my top female wrestlers, Lacey Evans would be like top 5 definitely. Lacey Evans for me is definitely a solid A. Yep. Up next we have Lana. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I think we are going to have to put Lana in the D category. The first one to get a D. Now the reason why I've given Lana the D is because, first of all, her promos are just cringe. Straight up cringe. Her wrestling is just, I guess, half decent. And well, that's about it really, you know. She is very good at TikTok, if that counts for anything. But as for wrestling, just no. Up next we have Liv Morgan. Now Liv Morgan is someone who has been doing really well recently. Since she left the Riot Squad, she has really shown that she is a good singles wrestler, has a decent, I guess, background of wrestling, knows what she's doing, and I would give her a solid B. You know, I actually thought she was going to get a mad push and she would be like the next big thing, and in that case I would be putting her like here definitely, but for now Liv Morgan is just a B really. Her wrestling is decent, doesn't blow me away. Her promos are, I guess, decent. I didn't like the whole situation with Lana and Bobby Lashley and Rusev. That was just disgusting. But aside from that, her other promos, I guess, have been alright. Mandy Rose. Okay, Mandy Rose is a pretty good wrestler, has a lovely finisher with that knee. Definitely knows what she's doing. and is pretty good on the mic. She's an overall solid wrestler, so I would give her a B. She's not quite on the level of these ladies here, but she's on her way. Maria Kanellis. I guess I'm unfamiliar, to be honest with you, because even though I know who she is, and I know that she was with the company not too long ago, but I don't think I witnessed a single match from her. So I really don't know what she's capable of at all, and I have no idea who this is, so sorry, but you're also going in this category. Mia Yim. Mia Yim is very good. A daredevil, may I say, in the ring. I've seen her do some crazy ass shit. So you know what, for that reason only, she definitely deserves to be up there somewhere. I'll give her a B. Yeah, not quite A tier, but I'll give you a solid B. Mickie James. Mickie James has been, I guess, taking time off recently. I don't know what she's doing, but she hasn't been in the game, you know? She's off the radar. But I have seen a few Mickie James matches, and she is one of the OGs out of the women here, definitely. She has been around for a long time. She was a women's champion at one point, even before the Divas Championship was introduced, so she definitely is, I guess, somewhat a legend of the female division. So you know what, Mickie James I think does deserve to go right the way up to the S tier. Yeah. Up next we have Naomi, and she is a very good wrestler, very athletic, knows what she's doing alright, and does put on some very good matches. I would give Naomi an A. Natalya, again, similar to Mickie James in the sense that she's been there for a long time. Her wrestling, pretty good, no complaints. Not too shabby promos. I would give her... I mean, does she deserve to go up here as well, since she's been there for time? Although if I'm judging it like that, then that means Alicia Fox should go up there as well, so let's not do that. I'll give her... Well, as of right now as a wrestler, I would say she's like a B, to be honest with you. I don't know if she deserves that, but like, in my opinion, she's just alright. And looking back on it now, does Mickie James really deserve to be up there? I don't think so. Nah, I'll bring Mickie down a bit. I'll give her an A. Yeah. Nia Jax, D. Get the fuck. Nikki Cross, pretty solid. I would give her a B. Who is this? Oh, I don't know. Why have you got so many wrestlers? I don't know. Wait, is that Raquel? I mean, we are in the R section with Rhea Ripley, and if that's Raquel, then I have seen a little bit of her, but not enough, so no. Unfamiliar. Rhea Ripley, fantastic wrestler, very, very talented. Unfortunately did lose to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania, but it's all good. She bounced back well enough, and I would give her an A. I do love Rhea Ripley, her promos are fantastic, her wrestling is very fun to watch, so yeah, she's going up there in the A category. Ronda Rousey. Okay, interesting. A lot of people didn't like Ronda Rousey, but me personally, I absolutely loved her wrestling at least. Her promos were not great, simply because she got booed and couldn't really take that well. So that really threw her off her game. So when it comes to promos, she was just a shambles, which does make her lose some points. But as a wrestler, I really enjoyed her matches, you know, really enjoyed them. I would give Ronda Rousey... I don't know, this might be controversial, but there are very few women that I watch and I'm like blown away by, you know? And Ronda Rousey, to be honest with you, is one of those freaking women. She's going in the S tier. I know, it's a bit, it might be a wrong decision here, but I just love her wrestling so much, man. She's fantastic. And looking back on it now, I might actually put Alexa up there as well. I feel like Alexa just doesn't fit with these girls here. She's more on the level of these ones. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm making a change. Alexa, you're going in the top tier. Ruby Riott now, she's just decent, I guess. I would get... I'll give her... It's between B and C. I'll say B. Yeah, I'll say B. Sarah Logan. C. Sasha Banks. She's going up there at the top. Yeah, definitely. Piper Niven. I have seen a good bit, so she's not like unfamiliar, but she is quite surprising. You know, she is. How do I say this? Not fat by any means, but for her size, she's very athletic, which is surprising. And you know, I love Keith Lee, and she kind of gives me similar vibes a little bit, so she's very good. And I think in a few years she'll be winning championships, I'm sure. But as of right now, I would say I would put her in the B category. Yeah. Shayna Baszler. Oh, okay. Very aggressive style of wrestling here from Shayna, but I love that. Obviously did very well in NXT and is, I guess, doing alright on the main roster, but for what she's done, she definitely deserves to be up in the A category. Maybe, should she be up here? Nah, I don't think so. I'm thinking about it though. I don't know. I think this right here is Tegan Knox. I mean, it makes sense beside Tamina, but I'm not sure. If that is Tegan Knox, I have seen a few of her matches, and I guess what I've seen is that she is pretty talented. But how talented, that's the question. I would say I'll say B. We have a lot of B's here, but that was expected because that's just like the mid-tier. You know, you're doing pretty well, but there's still definitely room for improvement. Tamina now, I would put her in the... I'm not too sure with her because recently she's been doing well, right? But before that, she was kind of under the radar. But I have seen a few matches of her now, and I guess she's just decent. She's not like insane, but she's definitely worthy of getting a B, I would say. Yeah. Up next we have, oh, hello you. I have absolutely no idea who that is, I'm not gonna lie. Very attractive young lady, but no, unfamiliar. This right here is Toni Storm. Okay, I know a bit about Toni Storm. Did very well in NXT UK with that championship run, and is a pretty solid wrestler. So you know what, I would actually put her maybe above all these ones. Well, I don't know. Yeah, no, I actually would, yeah. A. Oh god, okay. Unfamiliar, I'm sorry. You should let me know, guys, who these people are. I probably should do some more research, but there's quite a lot of unfamiliar faces here, which is not good, and same goes for her. I don't know. I really don't know. Xia Li, she is actually phenomenal, and I mean phenomenal. Her wrestling is just off the charts, fantastic. She actually, even though she hasn't really accomplished anything, her wrestling is just a joy to watch. So I will definitely be putting her right up there. I'm giving her an A. And last but not least, we have Zelina Vega. Now, when it comes down to her promos, she is one of the best, I would say. So she definitely deserves props for that. But as a wrestler, we haven't really seen her wrestle because she's the manager of Andrade and Austin Theory now, and Angel Garza as well. So she hasn't really got her time to shine, so to speak. But I have seen moments where she would jump off the top rope and do like Hurricane Ranas on people for like distractions as a manager and stuff like that. So I know that she's very athletic, and I know that she has something about her that she will get to showcase in the future. But for now, I guess Zelina Vega is a C. Yeah, just a C. And that wraps it up for the rankings. Here's the final results. Would I change anything? I'm not too sure. I don't think so. I think my gut instinct was decent here. And I've been recording for so long. See, for these videos in the future, I've got to talk less about each wrestler and just get through them, get cracking, because this was like a 45-minute plus video that I'll have to sort of shrink down into 20 or so. So, boy, was that a long video, but it was a good one. I enjoyed that. I can barely even speak right now because I've been speaking for so long. And you know, when you speak for so long, you get to that point where your throat gets dry, you need water. I've ran out of water, and there's just a little bit of, there's just droplets, I think, I hope. If not, this is gonna really soak. Yeah, there's just droplets, so I need some water, man. I need to stop this, go take a break, and then get cracking with the editing. So drop a like on the video for me if you guys have enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you are new for more videos like this. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.